And 3. Hey everybody, welcome to the Hot Seat, special Monday edition of the Hot Seat. Guys, I'm so sorry that we had just kind of sprung this on you last minute. And hold on, I always do this. That's what happens when you watch YouTube before
Rocky.
Sorry. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for showing up tonight. We see a lot of people in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Lee, girls, we're sorry that we had to put you off till today. But like we said, last week was really hectic. And the hecticness is still kind of going on this week. Guys, I'm going to go through our introductions and we'll run through the chat and say hi to everybody. But after that, I am going to step away for a couple moments. We have people from Make-A-Wish here for our son Grady. He just did his last round of chemo. Things are looking good. We'll find out next week if we kicked it, and then we're gonna go. They're working on his wish, so I need to be out there for a little bit. I see Hobo asking a question: why is there a pineapple wearing sunglasses? Because Mrs. CJ likes to go to one of those paint classes, and she did a couple things. I'm actually, as you can see, I'm in a new spot tonight. Being that we have guests outside, I can't do my normal thing in the living room, or in the dining room. So I took over my son's bedroom and set it up in here. All right, so it's all a little awkward today, but we're gonna get through it and have some fun. All right. So before we get going, our co-host with the most, Ken Vandy Weird, say hi to the people.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. And Lee, Peyton, Nolan, thank you very much for being on tonight. This is going to be fun. I got a couple special questions just for the girls. So,
right on. Guys, I see a bunch of people in the chat. Being in my new configuration today, I can barely see the chat. So one of the things I'm going to do when I step out is go get my glasses so I can actually see. But I want to shout out to the moderators that I see in the chat so far. I think it's just Hobo. I don't know if I see anybody else with the
Jason's here.
Jason from Easy Bake in there. All right. Dan's usually in there.
Yeah, Mr. SmokeyGoodness is in here. Leprechaun's in here.
Lep's in there, right
on. Joe, Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue is wishing he was a mod.
Like I said, we'll give him a blue wrench when I get my Victory Lane spices.
He's already sent that to me. You're SOL. Sorry.
All right, so I guess you're not getting a wrench if you send it to Kent. All right, so Leprechaun's here for the Black Stoners. What's up, Black Stoners? All right, guys, let's see. Can you see me now? Nice. Thanks for capitalizing it. Perfect. Chef Johnny says I'm here. Miss Booger's in the house. Thank you. Tom Horseman, how you doing? I just shout out who I can see. Eastwood Farms, Kris. Let's see here. Urban Barbecue. What's up, guys?
Did you catch Jimmy Q and Mike?
All right, cool. All right, so Ken, when I send it over to you, you can shout out the rest of the people in there that I missed, and I'm sorry if I missed you. Guys, let's welcome our guests for the evening. We got the Smoking Bears. We have Lee, Nolan, and Peyton. You all say hi to the people.
Hey,
hi, people.
All right. Which one's which, Lee?
So Bear Cub is Nolan. Pay is Peyton.
There you go.
She has her own YouTube channel now. I don't know if you can read that. Pete's Interest.
All right. Jason, our link paster extraordinaire. See if you can throw that in the chat for everybody. Get everybody subscribed to Peyton. So let's see here. I see Kevin Lockett's in there. Mike Culinary Cookhouse. How you doing? Big Rob's in the house. Where the frig is CJ and Miss Booger? I'm actually in my son's transfer room, which is my future studio once he gets his punk butt to college this summer. So I'm just testing it out. Ms. Booger, if you didn't hear it, we got the people from Make-A-Wish here for Grady, our son. So I'm going to step away for a few moments, talk with them a little bit, but that's why I'm down in his room. I couldn't do this in the dining room like I normally do. So that's why. All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for being here. Again, sorry for the change of plans and the special hot seat on a Monday. But if anything, we're willing to work with everybody, and everybody seems to be willing to work with us. So that's a good thing. Kent, I'm going to go ahead and let you take it over. You got my list of questions. I will jump back in as soon as possible, everybody. But Kent, you got this one, buddy.
All right. Hey, take your time. We don't want you here anyway. So,
All right, good enough.
see you. Bye. All right. You three ready to get this party started or what?
Yep.
All right. First hard-hitting question. These are going to be about your background and stuff, Lee. Tell everybody where you guys are from.
Oh, so originally we're from Sydney, Ohio, which is in between Dayton and Lima. If you shoot up I-75 from Cincinnati, about 45 minutes north, you'll run right into us. Currently, we're in South Carolina, about 25, 30 minutes south of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Ooh.
We've been down here for 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. I know, the wife's correcting me already. Jeez.
That's their job. That's their job. All right. Tell us family life, spouse, kids, obviously, dogs, cats, pet, rattlesnakes, ferrets, whatever.
Well, you see these two. Our oldest one, she's in her final year of college at Marshall University. Hello, Sid, if she's watching. She's graduating in December. Fingers crossed. Getting ready to start her internship up at Cedar Point there in Ohio here in the next couple weeks. Got my wife. Very supportive in her own way. And then we have two dogs. We got a black lab, who's Rex, and we got a little Chewini. I can't say what I call her, but
it is what she is, though.
Yeah.
She's a gremlin.
And that's just the gremlin, yeah. So that's what we got.
All right. I have those kind of nicknames for certain things too. So,
well, the
right.
rough part is Rex is the only other testosterone in the house, and my wife had him fixed. So I'm still flying solo.
yeah, there you go. One man show. One man show.
Yep.
Okay. Lee, other than Dad of the Year, YouTube extraordinaire, what's your regular job, day-to-day job?
Well, I'm still working on the first two. The day-to-day job, I work at a packaging facility where we package vegetable oils, mainly coconuts and palm blends and stuff like that. I've been with that company for a long time, which is actually the reason why we moved south.
Perfect. Get away from a little snow too, right?
Absolutely. That was a factor in all that, yeah.
I don't blame you.
I haven't shoveled snow in 12 years.
Probably been about 7 weeks for me, but that's a good start. So,
in fact, when they call for nasty weather, I seem to always smoke ribs. I don't know why.
well, don't smoke any ribs for a while then, doggone it. So.
Or do.
All right. I haven't seen him here yet, but we have Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin's lifetime question. Your favorite music, bands, etc. Lee, you go first, and then we'll let the girls say what theirs are.
So I'm an old head banging dude. I like Metallica, Black Album prior. Anything after the Load is kind of I like it, but it's not my favorite. So anything 80s, 90s hair band stuff. grew up with Beach Boys and Kenny Rogers,
Mhm.
and we listened to everything.
Johnny Cash.
Yep, Johnny Cash is a must on a road trip, and it's pretty cool when the kids ask for Johnny Cash.
That's awesome.
When they were little, and this one was trying to test her, you know how the kids test their barriers on what they can say. You know, what kind of words can I get away with saying hell? Can I get away with saying whatever? I said, all right, girls, if AC/DC says it in their song, you can say it.
Mhm.
So that got them listening to AC/DC.
Mhm.
Well, that's fair enough.
Yep, I had to stay away from the Guns N' Roses because, you know.
Lee, do me a favor. What are you using right now? Your phone or iPad or?
We're on the laptop.
Turn your volume down for me. I'm getting an echo back from you.
All right, how do I do that?
Wait, no, stop. Do this.
All right, kids will figure it out.
I will figure it out.
Just a little, Bear Cub. All right, go ahead and say something, Lee.
How's that?
That's better. Perfect.
Okay. Maybe I was yelling.
Mhm.
That could have been it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just
All
time
right.
it.
I actually had to ask the girls who Justin Timberlake was.
And Drake.
I'm so happy that nobody said that name.
I had to ask him who that was. I said, CJ keeps bringing this guy up, and I don't know who it is. And it's not Vanilla Ice, unfortunately.
You're dating yourself a little bit there, Lee.
I'm stuck in that era.
Mhm.
I hear you. I hear you.
Anything from 2000 forward, I'd rather not listen to it.
All right. Let me go through. I see a few new people in the chat. I see Black Hole Barbecue is here. Shane is here from Never Trust a Skinny Chef. Rob D, I think CJ mentioned, along with Lockett's Kitchen and Grill. Hey, Kevin. John's here from 1984. Cooking with Corey says, nice shirts, girls. So Corey's here watching. And Tom Horseman, who had to shovel snow Saturday night, it says he's here.
Ooh.
Who else? View to a Grill. And I believe, Rick's Barbecue in Blackstone is here also. So we have quite a few people in the chat to talk to you guys. Bruce from Food for Men is here also. So, and Johnny Meggs, Pit Life Barbecue. So, and Pickles. What's up, Charlie? All right, you ready to keep going with these questions? They're not getting too tough for you yet, are they?
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Lee, how did you and the girls get started on YouTube?
Well, I think our first video was like 2012.
Something like that. Yeah.
And it was the Redneck Guru. It was just a fan system that I made. I took computer fan and a Coke bottle,
Duct tape.
duct tape, and we had a pigtail, and we ran an electric skillet controller into this fan, and that's how I made my own Guru.
I didn't even remember that.
Because it's got like 2,000 views.
You know, with a name like Redneck Guru, it's got to have duct tape on it.
Oh, yeah. And it works great, too. That was a crazy thing. And then, that was just horsing around. And then kind of a crazy thing is we were talking one day, and she watches YouTube all the time. So I said, hey, why don't we do this? And as a way to kind of us spending time together, we started recording and cooking and trying to share recipes. So, in the event that I'm gone, they have this to fall back on.
Perfect. That's awesome. All right. Well, you kind of answered the next question. And how long have you had your YouTube channel? You said since 2012.
I think that was the first one.
It was 2012, Dad. And
Was
then
2012?
It was like August 2000. I think like August 24th, 2012.
But then when we started cooking, we hit a year in February.
Okay.
So February of last year was our actual start date of me and the girls cooking. Or the girls cooking.
That was the first video we did was a chicken wing video. Yeah. And I did not want to be in that.
I don't know if I posted that.
You did.
Did I?
Because it's the very first video. And I was there all day, yeah.
Well, thank God you got the girls to refresh your memory there, Lee.
Oh, I'm telling you, man.
It happens a lot.
A lot.
It's going to happen more as he gets older, girls. Trust me.
Yeah. We're ready.
I had a pretty wild childhood.
Yeah, I can relate. Okay. If somebody had just found you tonight, was new to your channel, what is one piece of advice you'd give to a brand new YouTuber? What would it be?
Ooh. If you were going to start doing videos, the best advice that I got was be yourself. Cook what you like, the way you like it, and don't expect overnight success.
Yeah.
You know, we've been doing it for over a year, and we've only got 200 subs. Now that's 200 more than what I ever imagined we would get.
Yeah.
But you know, I talked to a lot of people who want that success. They want that monetization. They want all that, you know, notoriety and fame and to be a Pooter Pie or whatever his name is.
Cutie Pie?
Yeah, to be that guy where he's like well known.
That his name is Cutie Pie.
To be that guy.
Oh, that's
but, you know, it's not going to happen overnight. You know, to relax, take your time, and just stick with it and have fun. Mm-hmm. If it's not fun, don't do it.
You got Burger to say Pooter Pie. And now she's hashtagging Pooter Pie. Kevin Lockett likes your Darth Vader behind you too, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I forgot he was there.
That was an interesting story the day that Vader came to the house.
Let's hear it.
Wasn't home, so I stopped by, I picked him up, and yeah, I walked out of Target with him under my arm. He rode in the passenger seat all the way home. Got to the house, I stuck it in the garage, and I went upstairs to go to bed because I was working nights.
And I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, Dad bought a toy." So I showed Nolan, and I was like, "Nolan, he bought a toy, and I don't think Mom knows." So we waited for him to tell Mom, and she goes.
It was actually posted on Facebook before the wife even knew it was there. There's a picture of her and Peyton and Vader hugging each other.
How did you get to sit in the front seat of your car? That's my question. How?
Yep.
Wow. That's a good way for Mama to find out.
That's the way she's found out about a lot of stuff.
Hey, my old boss had a saying, and it's very true. He says, just remember, it's easier to ask forgiveness than it is permission.
Yep.
As long as you have the knives and the frying pans put away.
Yes.
Yes, this is true.
Axes.
I did see one thing in the chat I wanted to bring up. For anybody in here, please check out everybody in the chat and our guest tonight. Go watch their channels. Subscribe if you like them, if you would, please. You know, we got a really good YouTube community, the Cooks community here, and it's great to support each other. So, all right, girls, I have a question for you. What is the worst thing your dad has ever cooked? And you can be honest. You cannot get in trouble when you're on the show.
What? Oh, no. Because the one I'm thinking that she's going to say.
That's what I'm going to say.
Well, I don't know because you don't like a lot of stuff. The one
Let's hear it, Kate.
There was the one time where we had homemade sausage that he cooked, and it was so bad. We threw it all away when he cooked. Not we. He had to throw it all away. It tasted very, very bad, and it was the last batch of homemade sausage we had.
So it wasn't the sausage that was bad.
It was charcoal.
I was trying out a new batch of charcoal, like a new brand, and it was so bitter. It was like licking an ashtray. Now the dish turned out great. It looked fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the last pound of homemade sausage that I had. My dad was in town. It was his last night. He was leaving out in the morning, so I was really excited. We had asparagus, we had the sausage, we had all that stuff. And it tasted like you were licking an ashtray. And I wouldn't even let him eat it. And Dad said, "You know, son, that's the worst thing you've ever made." I took everybody's plate out of their hands, threw it all away, and went down the street and got pizza, frozen pizza.
And ice cream.
And ice cream, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had to make up for it.
Yeah.
So Nolan, Bear Cub, do you agree? Or?
Asparagus. And I don't like asparagus, but it was disgusting. It was like not cooked.
I don't know.
It was bad.
I don't remember.
It too musty.
Was it Bear Cub? Was it like tough and woody and chewy, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
It was probably late season asparagus.
He gave it to somebody because he didn't want it. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah. You gave it to us.
I don't need asparagus.
Well, here you go, girls. You just landed our first super chat of the night.
Ooh.
$5 from Over 50 and Fantabulous. So there you go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Are you ready to keep on with these questions as soon as I get my phone pulled back up here?
Oh, yeah. We're ready.
All right. Lee, what do you use to film with?
I use my cell phone. It's an S8 Plus. I do film everything on that, and then Peyton actually showed me how to edit because I didn't know how to edit. So as of the last 2 months, I think I've been editing videos.
Fair
Yep.
enough. Okay.
I don't know anything about the laptop stuff. I have so much trouble with that.
No, so he calls me and
Yeah.
has me help him. And then she calls me to help her. If I don't
Yeah.
understand how to do it.
Yeah, the kids teach me as much as they can, or
There
as
you
much
go.
as I'll let them.
Mhm.
Some of it I don't want to know.
Mhm.
Well, we just got, hey, girls, we just got our second super chat. You might know this guy's name because it's on your shirt.
Corey.
Cooking with Corey, $25, but he said drink. He said drink up. Now, Corey, I have it wrote down. We will do yours on Thursday night. We're not doing.
We'll do a little
shot.
cheers. We got
Susan
soda.
and I are not with the girls being in here.
Mom got the
But I'm not saying I'm not going to take a sip, but we're not doing shots tonight, just so you know. But we are writing it down. Oh yeah, Booger's taking notes. Yeah, I'm screwed now. But hey, Booger, it's all right. I got this Friday off.
Well,
Right before I come invade your state, Booger.
well, if it helps, my wife took a big swig of Modelo.
That'll work. That'll work. All right. What kind of cookers, smokers, etc. do you guys have?
That's a long list.
Okay. So I got into building drums,
Mhm.
UDSs, about 2000. Well, yeah, 12.
12.
And that morphed into 4 UDSs,
Mhm.
3 minis, a gasser, a gas smoker that we actually won in a competition, a Weber kettle, the Stoke, Vortex,
Yeah, what's the big one over there?
and then my buddy brought over this other homemade smoker that he didn't have room for, so it's in my backyard now too.
Trying to think what else we have.
Then our Camp Chef stove, and trying to get into Dutch oven cooking.
And don't forget about your broke stoner griddle.
Absolutely. I got a broke stone, and then I got a ceramic broke stone. I haven't even broken it out yet.
That's awesome.
I found it in the garage when I took the controller out for our Redneck Guru.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Smoking Joe, you're killing me. I see one of our last guests, Enzo, is here, son of a pizza man. Smoking Joe's Pit BBQ got a question for you. If money were no object, what sunglasses would you buy, Lee?
You know, I really don't even get into that. The sunglasses I normally wear came out of the fishing aisle at Walmart.
Yeah.
These ones were just
Target $3.
yeah, Target $3 at
2017. Yeah.
around 4th of July. I was trying to do the whole Messy Mike thing and wear the sunglasses, but these are kind of annoying.
Take them off.
You stay upright and you'll beat Messy Mike. I'm sure Johnny Meggs will agree to that.
Breaker's not going down tonight.
So, Kevin Lockett wants to. Can you expand a little bit on the broke stone? Kevin Lockett. I know Kevin has I think Kevin has a 36-inch Blackstone. But give Kevin a little background on the broke stone.
So the broke stone. When we were preparing for the Battle of the Kitchens against Leprechaun, Sawstash, and Snoopy, I was trying to play it out in my head how we were going to do this, and I know Lep's got the Blackstone, and I broke out the little electric skillet, electric griddle, and I was like, that's like $15. Everybody's probably got one. A bunch of broke asses, probably, you got one. So that's how the broke stone was born. And then Peyton actually made up the sign for the broke stone when we were competing.
I laughed my butt off when I saw that.
I thought Kirby was going to fall out of his chair.
I would have paid money to see that too, to be honest.
Lep smiled so big he went from ear to ear.
Like a leprechaun.
All right. Corey, be nice. All right. Phil is here from Daddy Cooks from Parts Unknown. Welcome, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
All right.
I watched a lot of his videos when I was building my UDS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it was huge.
I'm going to throw in a couple questions from the chat here now. Jim at Suburban Barbecue. Girls, what grades are you guys in?
I am in 9th grade at South Point High School. I'm in 8th grade at Spillicho in middle school.
Cool. Awesome. What's your favorite subject?
Right now, mine is probably French and biology and maybe math.
Well, you just made Booger smile, I'm sure.
Why?
With French. Yeah.
With the French, yes. She's Canadian.
Oh.
Yeah. She's one of them Canucks, eh?
Yep.
Hey.
Yes.
All right. How about you, Nolan? What's your favorite subject?
Science and ELA.
Language arts.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem. That's awesome. So, Booger's all happy in the chat now. Girls, you just got, I see Mike Montoya just put in a $29 super chat. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
And, you girls are big time now. Brother James, aim 'em and claim 'em.
Mm-hmm.
Smokers. is in the chat now. You're
What's up, Brother James?
pulling out all the heavy hitters. Next thing you know, we're going to see Harry Sue in the comments. I'm telling you.
Woo!
That would be pretty cool. All right. We're right at a half hour in. You guys doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. All right. You ready for this? This will be for all three of you since they help you edit and everything. What is the funniest thing that has happened to you while you're filming that we didn't get to see after the final edits?
So, what usually would happen is someone would either drop the camera, almost drop it, or just not film the right thing. So I would go around the certain areas, and then whenever Nolan would have a funny face that wasn't super exaggerated, I would over exaggerate it.
Yeah, you did do that in one video.
Mhm.
There was a few times we actually shot like scenes without the camera on.
Oh, I love doing it. Yep.
There was
I don't think there's probably anybody that hasn't done that at one time or the other. Thought they hit the button, they go through their spiel, they come back and they're like, damn it.
Yeah.
I've done it. It happens.
Yep. Then that whole video turns into an Instagram post.
Mhm. Yep.
All right.
he like to mess up.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't mess up, he pretends to mess up, and
So
then
if-
he has to redo the whole thing
3 or 4 times.
like 8 times at
Yeah.
most, just to get it perfect.
There's been a few of them where I've had to start over because they're not scripted. They're kind of just off the cuff. Yeah.
Sure.
And then with my ADD, if something flashes, I'm lost.
Yeah.
Blame it on your ADD.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, it's a thing.
Blame it on your dyslexia now.
Yes. It happens.
I think, hey, everybody, welcome to the Pick on Dad Hour.
It's every day.
Every day.
But that's good, though.
I blame it on my grandma
Yeah, he does.
because my grandma used to tell me when I was younger, be nice to them older women because you're going to end up with girls and they're going to treat you just as bad. So, yeah, grandma put that on me.
Well,
No,
no, you can't. Sometimes you can't go against the older generation. You know, they got the upper hand most of the time on you. So
That's true.
Mhm.
Oh, Phil says being a dad isn't easy. Amen to that, Daddy Cooks.
Especially in a house full of women. Oh,
Oh, Shane, thank you, buddy. Shane put a super chat in for $19.99. This is directed at CJ and the family. Shane said, "Screw cancer. Thank you, Make-A-Wish Foundation." So
way to go, Shane.
that's something that's really near and dear to Shane's heart for sure. For anybody who's talked to him.
Yep. His story during his hot seat, man, that hit hard.
Yeah.
I could only imagine.
I'm gonna see if he's actually 6 foot tall in about a week. So I'm gonna be meeting up with Shane while we're in Florida.
Well, you should start with talking about fishing before you get down there, because if he's got fishing stories, and he's only 5'5".
Yeah, I know. And that's with he's wearing Krista's 3-inch heels. Trust me. So I see one of our future guests just popped in. Dan's Outdoor Cooking.
Oh, Dan, he's got
Dan,
it on the channel.
now, welcome, Dan. So he will be on, I believe, July 11, if I remember correctly. So, and that will be part of the hot seat will be coming from Michigan, because I will be in Michigan that week. So I'll be tuning in from Grand Rapids, I believe.
Yep.
Something like that.
Been through there once or twice.
Yeah.
We used to vacation when I was growing up in Elk Rapids. We used to go up there and vacation for a week.
Oh, I like Michigan. It's beautiful country. Really is.
It's the only time I can root for a Spartan.
Oh, amen to that.
We can't talk about it.
I'll root for Sparty before I root for the Wolverines. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we don't even like saying the name. With the N in front of it.
I got a young man coming out with aluminum pan trying to play a drum.
That's a mood.
All right. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay. I was hoping CJ would be back in time for this one. This is one of his favorite questions. So, if Hollywood were to make a movie about your channel, who would you want to play each of you?
So I would like Chloe Bennett to play me because she's a great actress and I love Marvel Shield.
I think she would be a good Punky Brewster.
Oh, yeah.
We've thought that since she was a babe. I'm torn. I've been thinking about this one for a while. I'm torn between Willie Robertson,
Gotcha.
Frat Daddy, if he had a beard,
Yeah.
and
Sorry.
that's who Willie Robertson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not Uncle Si. I don't have that much gray.
Hey then.
There's some, but there's not that much.
Yes, there is.
Well, you know, the camera adds the gray. I'm just
It
saying.
does highlight because of the lighting.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
why we picked right here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It.
So who's going to play you?
Myself.
Are you going to play yourself?
Yes.
that's not fair, haircut.
Oh, goodness.
I'd say a blonde booger.
A blonde booger. Okay. That'll work.
She's like, yeah, I don't know about that one.
All right. Let's see. Okay. I got to ask this question because he's put it in the chat like 5 times and he has 0 patience. Pickles, obviously, wants to know what got you started into your competitions that you do.
Ooh, so they're doing the competitions. This is our 4th year. Of course, watching Pit Masters and cooking barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
We started wondering, hey, let's try to get into this. So my oldest daughter, her best friend's dad cooks barbecue. When he found out that I was building a UDS, that's when we started cooking together. And he said, man, I've always wanted to do this. Let's try it. So we got into one and got hooked. They're a lot of fun. It's kind of like just our time to get out and get away. Because majority of the time I'm with the kids or I'm with the wife. We don't do anything really separate. So that's my, well, some guys would go golfing. That's my little outing.
There you go. Eric at Roundhouse Ranch says it's not gray, that's chrome.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Q says, oh, sure, blame it on the lighting.
Yeah.
But Kevin Lockett's Kitchen and Grill, he says the gray adds character.
Yep, and that's why I don't pull it out.
I noticed Kevin's got some of them chrome or platinum highlights going on.
It makes it interesting.
I have some too. That's why I keep it real short. You can't see them. So, Paulie's Q, I'm starting to get that. Yeah. It's going to happen to the best of us, I tell you. All right. What has kept you going with the YouTube? What's Is it the girls? What's kept you in the grind?
And this is kind of a tough one. It's
a few things.
Yeah, it's a few things. The main one is fear. Fear of being forgotten.
Yeah.
My mom passed away 10 years ago, and there's a lot of things that I blocked out and I don't remember. So when the girls are asking me things, I don't remember. So this way they can look back and they can see that and they can say, when they have kids or whatever on down, they can say, man, what was this guy like? And you're gonna be like, well, here, instead of just stories passed on, you can see he's a damn nutcase, And so that's one of the big ones, and that's the driving force that keeps me going. Is I want the kids to remember this time that we have together, and it brings us closer together. Because I look forward to it every week. Bear Cub not so much. She's kind of like, I don't want to do this, so she'll run the camera, or she'll just
I take a nap.
Yeah, or she naps. Paige usually right there with me. She's been my right hand for majority of it.
Yeah. I'll try to film.
Yeah.
Right.
And another thing is being an introvert runs pretty heavily in our family. Mm-hmm. So it's helping them break out of their shells a little bit. Giving them the courage to expand, try something different, and not be afraid to, if it screws up, who cares?
Yeah.
Just kind of adapt and overcome just the little simple stuff. Mm-hmm. I got them cooking to teach them how to do math.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The big pizza sauce, I said it in the video there. She was learning the difference between tablespoon and teaspoon. And
half cup.
I still have to look that up.
And
quarter cup.
That's how I was teaching them math, was in fractions. Mm-hmm. was doing cooking. Here's a recipe, go at it.
And so he would say,
and if they messed it up, hey, we'll try to fix it, and then we go on. We'll try it another day.
Or he'd say, make a double batch of this, and so instead of doing double batch, I would do a triple batch, or 4 times the batch, and then we would have to fix that because we knew how it was initially supposed to taste.
Or 4 times of some ingredients and 1 time of another.
Oh, that's what, just so it wasn't like baking powder or baking soda that she put too much in, because that can turn a dish nasty.
Salt or paprika?
Yep, salt and paprika. Cayenne, she gets a little heavy-handed on.
Yeah.
Cayenne is
not like girl, good for you. That cayenne wards off evil spirits. That's why, I'm so pure.
Lightning's about to strike.
I'm looking for it. I'm telling you. Okay. All right. Girls, I got a question for you out of the chat. And this is for you and not your dad. This is from Rick's Barbecue in Blackstone. Bear Cub, we'll start with you. What is your favorite thing to cook? Not necessarily eat, but your favorite thing to cook.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Okay.
Tell me what to do it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what it's called.
You don't use the microwave. You use the air popper.
Yeah, the circle thing.
So she just got into the air popper. So you put the oil in, then you put the kernels in, and it pops. That's what she's gotten into.
Well, you know what? I can see this Booger 2.0 coming. We're going from air popper to air fryer right there.
That's that one.
Oh, really? Hey? Really? Okay.
Yeah,
she's doing the air frying.
I don't do new things. I say old way.
All right. So what's yours?
I would have to say just like meals, like dinners and all, because like egg rolls and like I've made cauliflower steaks and cauliflower tater tots and just a whole bunch of different meals put together with like veggies and that kind of stuff. rather than eating or making one thing, I make a bunch of things, and I think that's like the meal is the favorite part.
She's really gotten into keto baking.
Yeah.
Not really doing keto, but she's watching her gluten because we're thinking there's a gluten intolerance in there. So she's been baking it.
Almond flour and like coconut sugar.
Yep, more keto style.
Mm-hmm.
And then just got into the air fryer last week.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Well, hello.
Wow. Hey, for those of you who don't know, the new guy on the show tonight is Cooking with CJ. CJ, would you like to say hello to the people now that you're back?
Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for having me on.
Okay. I'm going to go with one more question for you guys. And then I'm going to scroll back through the chat to see any questions I missed while you guys talk to CJ. So, what is your guys' goal, your end result for your channel?
Go ahead, Pete. So for my own channel and our combined channel, I think it's trying out new things and having our failures documented to go back.
Failures, mistakes.
Yeah. Our not happy mistakes.
Rainbows and unicorns.
Yep. Recorded so that we can go back and change that and teach other people how to cook, because that's like we've helped teach our mom how to cook. certain things we've helped her cook we've helped her cook better and more, I guess you'd say, meal-y type things.
Okay.
What's yours?
You're doing that.
Oh, I'm next.
Yes.
So I think I've accomplished the immediate goal. The main goal was documenting our time together, our personalities, and trying to keep some of the recipes we like in our style documented for the kids in the future when they're on their own. What would be nice to happen would be to get, like BBQ does, where she travels around with Traeger and teaches classes and doing that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of fun for us, to do like teaching kids how to grill, teaching them fire maintenance, fire safety, that kind of stuff. Obviously get paid to do what we love would be fantastic. And she left.
I think that's about everybody's dream, is to get paid for doing what you love.
Yep.
So, one quick comment here. This is from Johnny Maggs from Pit Life Barbecue. He says he loves how much enjoyment you get from cooking with the girls. He says JJ has been cooking with him, and he says, I can't describe the feeling I get inside when he's doing it with them. So, Lee, keep up the great work, pal.
Thank you. It's a wonderful feeling when they come up and they say, I want to try this, and you give them free reign, and then they say, hey, what do you think of this? And like Mom will walk in and we're like, here, try this, and she tries it and she goes, wow, that's really good.
Oh, that's
the
really
look
bad.
The look on their face is priceless.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just, if you've never felt your inside smile before, that moment where you're watching their face light up, I mean, it's just, that's why I do it, man. These guys are just.
Well, last summer, there was a collab out there for cooking with kids. I know CJ was in on it. Josh and Babe were in on it. And I took little man outside and we made pizza on the UDS.
Oh, nice.
You know what? them things work perfect for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it is fun to get that next generation coming behind you. So
And even if they come up with something kind of crazy off the wall, have at it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Cookies and a jalapeno popper.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
try different things. But
Yeah.
I usually run a lot of my craziness through her, and
Then I feed them to it and make it crazier.
then
that's all right though. Hey, you gotta experiment. You gotta be out there.
Yeah.
it's that whole trying it and see what happens.
Yep. All right. Last one, CJ, and then we're coming to you. Shane, never trust a skinny chef, wants to know, is there any boyfriend talk with the girls yet? He says, as a father of girls, it's killer for a dad to hear. So
We stay quiet.
Yeah, we've been through that with these two.
well, I'm going through it. I just found out tonight from my daughter Katie that her friend Brianna's goal before the end of the school year is to find Katie a boyfriend. I said, well, that's fine. I said, he can come to the house, and if he can take dad down, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But there ain't a lot of freshmen in high school that are going to whip up on 6'5", 300 pounds yet. I guarantee you that.
Right. Well, I keep the machete in the garage, and it got well sharpened with the oldest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a Rambo Bowie knife. Yep.
Hey.
We got the Rambo Bowie knife in the car just for in case the immediate or the impromptu who the hell's that in the driveway?
Well, and and then when it gets extreme.
Well, so my neighbor was doing that. He was like, "Oh, well, I'll just shoot their ass." And I said, "Man, anybody can pull out a gun.
Well, no,
It's a crazy SOB to walk out there with a machete, go up and talk to somebody."
right.
And then he went,
No, but
"Oh
the one thing is, you pop one kneecap, and news travels fast.
yeah."
I just plan on writing the boyfriend's name on a shotgun shell, put it up on the mantle, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, the machete's the boyfriend knife.
I like it. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And my oldest one, I brought boyfriend home one time.
Yeah.
Me and some of the guys I was running with, we were in the garage drinking, and
Having knives out everywhere.
yeah, she brought him up, and we had on our Darth Vader mask and the Iron Man mask and Stormtrooper helmet, and he come walking up like, "What in the hell? We've got beer in one hand and a knife or an axe in the other," and he was like, "Yeah, I need to go."
Yeah, he didn't stay long. He went by.
That's why I
Yeah,
never.
he didn't even give her a kiss goodnight. He just left,
Perfect.
and we didn't see him after that. Surprisingly,
Darn the bad luck.
she
All
didn't
right,
like it anyway.
I'm going to turn you guys over to CJ. I am on my 20-minute mandatory union break. So
Nice.
take it away, CJ.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Again, sorry I had to step away. They're actually still here talking. They're really lovely ladies. They brought the boy a couple toys, and they're in there talking about what he wants to do. So it's pretty interesting to see the whole process go. So that's good times. I see a couple people in the chat I want to shout out real quick. I see that Phil from Daddy Cooks is in the house, so he's in from Parts Unknown. Daddy Cooks, Phil, be safe out there. We're always thinking about you. Cooking with Tabia, Dan's outdoor cooking with Corey. Everybody, thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys still sticking around. Speaking of that, guys, we're about an hour into this thing. Are you guys still going strong? You want to keep going?
Yeah.
We're rolling, bud.
All right. So I see the last question Kate asked was the end result for you guys. And, I'm with it too. If we can make some money off this thing and have some fun and do this and all that, I'm with you guys completely. So let's kind of get into the home cooking thing. With you, Lee, who taught you how to cook? Because I just heard the girls say they're teaching your wife how to cook. So who was your biggest influence?
That's kind of
Hit and miss.
yeah. So I'll say my mom, because she taught me how to scramble eggs and make an omelet. Yep. Yep. And she would volunteer to bring dishes to the like family functions, but she never made any of them. We always did.
Nice.
So
tell us how to make them.
yeah, and she would tell us how to make them and tell us how we screwed it up.
Yeah.
But she would never make them.
Oh,
She had 5 recipes, and that was all she ever made.
right.
So I would say she was the start, and then I started doing steaks on the grill and on the gas grill, and really got into gas grill cooking. And then I actually found a guy named Gary House. He was on the Roku when we got rid of cable. We got the Roku and started watching him. And dude's fascinating. Great show. Cooking everything outdoors.
Right on. Hey, look me up on Roku.
Okay.
I'm on there.
And I started watching him, and man, then that just kind of got into the whole wormhole of learning and checking different things out.
And then I was around 8 or 9, and I told Dad, I was like, hey, teach me how to cook. Because my older sister was baking and that kind of stuff around that time. So I was like, teach me how to cook and I'll cook. And so from then on, he was like, okay, you cook meats at this point, and then this is how you cook this, this, and this. And then it went to, I'm cooking dinners and lunches, and now I'm cooking my own breakfast.
I think the funny part that what would happen when we were younger, and Dad would try to teach us how to cook, is he wouldn't tell us, hey, that's hot, don't touch it.
Oh, yeah.
He might like once, but then because we don't listen, touch it, and then we'll get burnt. That's how we learn.
Yep.
Run it under cold
And you didn't touch it again.
Nope.
Yep.
There you go.
So when Peggy turned 13, she said, we always do like your favorite meals for your birthday.
Right.
So, well, what do you want to do for your birthday? She said, I want to cook breakfast on the grill. Okay. She said, I want eggs over easy, pancakes, and sausage and bacon. I was like, well, I'm with you on half of it. Let's figure out how to do pancakes on a gas grill.
So we got tiles, stones
Yep.
that we put on there. So I did my first over easy egg on there.
No, we did that on the. We had a cast iron griddle.
Oh yeah.
We put it on there, and it had the griddle on one side and it was flat on the other. And I cannot make an over easy egg to save my life. She whips out the first 3, no problem on that thing.
I can really make scrambled eggs without burning.
I know. And then she started doing pancakes on it.
Right on. Yeah.
I was like, there's something here.
Nice.
Get something.
All right, cool. All right. Well, do each of you guys have a favorite thing to cook, or are you guys all on the same page with like, I like a pancake or I like a steak, or are you all individually have different things you like to do?
Well,
Kind of.
we're kind of all separate because I like cooking meals rather than one thing. So if it's dinner, it'll be like a cauliflower steak with veggies and some meats or something. Just out of the blue like
Fruit
that.
smoothies, that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
that kind of like healthier.
Bear Cub likes a snack. She's
No.
she's a chicken tenders and
Chicken tenders and French fries and sweet tea. I'll be a-okay.
Dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
dinosaur chicken.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, we have 5 kids. I make dinosaur chicken nuggets every weekend, and I am the first one to start eating. Got to make sure they're okay. I don't.
Right.
Yes.
So I try to take them and put them on the drum and smoke them, or on the grill or something different. And she's going,
No.
No.
Because he might ruin them for me.
Yeah, you might ruin them. All right, cool.
Faye will always dig in on some ribs.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I make ribs, she's like, Dad, I want ribs now. I'm like, well, let's go to the store, and it'll be about 5.5, 6 hours later.
I know that's the worst thing about ribs is you want them right away. You see a commercial, someone ribs or whatever, and you still got a 5-6 hour cook after that.
Yep.
They're worth it though.
They are worth it.
The sauce ribs are worth it.
I'm with you for sure. All right. One of my questions is usually what's your what's your go-to drink? So, girls, obviously, non-alcoholic. What is your go-to drink?
Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper.
I'm with you.
Bear. Sweet tea.
I heard
A Mountain Dew.
Ooh, Mountain Dew.
Coke, ginger lime. That thing is good.
Oh, all right. I'll have to give that a shot. Mountain Dew got me through college. That was before Red Bull was in town.
Yep.
What about you, Lee?
So mine's coffee. Sundrop. Diet Sundrop.
Do you drink booze at all?
Not anymore. September 1st will be 5 years sober.
Wow, right on. Congratulations. That's awesome. Good stuff.
So we missed that one. But yeah,
Hey, it
that's
was on me. Don't worry. No one saw that.
That's a long story, but yeah. So I'm coming up on 5 years.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome, buddy. That is really, really cool. So
As my wife downs a Modelo.
I don't have
now,
I mean,
were you able to get your wife in the screener there? Did I miss that?
No,
Mom, come
she
here.
doesn't
Mom,
want.
Mom.
She doesn't want to be anywhere near it.
Not even say hi, give a wave, anything like that.
You want to wave, honey?
No,
Oh, that's-
not to us.
Not to you guys.
It's like,
I can just see her in the background going,
come in and wait.
That's awesome, man.
Oh, here she comes.
Just put the Modelo in front of the camera. Hey, there she is. There's Mama Bear. Right on. All right, Mega Fred Zeppelin's in the house. He just came in late. Did you already ask his question, Kent?
yeah, I went in order.
Oh, you just went in order? All right, my bad. So for Mega Fred, what is your favorite music band and all that stuff? And for myself, since I didn't hear it.
So I'm a Metallica guy. Anything from the Black Album prior. I like the hair bands, all that stuff. Anything from basically the Beach Boys, Kenny Rogers, all the way up through Metallica.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Mm-hmm.
I had to ask them who
Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake was.
What the hell?
Yep.
It was the best answer of all time.
Who's Justin Timberlake?
Yeah. So I originally thought he was the guy named Snow, but that's not the case.
No,
No.
he's telling Uptown.
Not Informa.
Yeah.
I thought he was telling Uptown Funk.
So she was listening to Pandora, and that was on the Uptown Funk. I said, "Oh, is this Justin Timberlake?" She said, "No, get the hell out."
Now, girls, tell me you guys like Justin Timberlake.
Perfect. Good answer, girl.
His music.
I just felt that was my first leave me hanging.
Mom likes it. Mom likes
Justin Timberlake.
I
So
don't.
who was it that called you a teenage schoolgirl?
You
For
know,
liking Justin Timberlake?
No, it's Justin Bieber.
oh, I hate Bieber. Hey, do not like Bieber. Screw that.
Hey, CJ, just so you know, I know you don't have your glasses on, but a couple of your mods are throwing one-word answer in the chat, and it's called crickets.
Nice.
For your
I
Timberlake
swear
fan.
that was the first time I got left hanging on this thing. And we've been doing
Well
that
done,
now.
girl.
It's
Well
almost
done.
been a year.
My favorite music would be country, kind of like Guns N' Roses, kind of like Metallica, like that.
What?
I listen to like,
Censored Guns N' Roses.
No.
kind of, kind of rap and like pop.
I listen to a lot of that.
Right on. All right, cool.
CJ, on a different note, we had 3 different super chats come in at $20 or above, so we're down 3 for Thursday, just so you know.
All right. I saw Brian's and Mike Montoya. Who was the first one?
The first one was over 50 and fantabulous. She had a $5. Corey had a 25. Shane had a 20, and then Mike Montoya's traditional 29.
Right on, because he's from 29 Palms. Right on.
And Booger says again,
Taking
she's taking notes. Yes.
Thank
The old mother hen is going to be watching us.
As long as she's drinking with us, it's all right. All right, guys. I'm going to keep going. Usually this is about when I kick it back to Kent, but since I haven't had much time with you, we're going to ask the last few of my questions. We'll go back to Kent, then we'll come back, all right? So this is a YouTube question. I ask it every time. 3 channels you watch, all right? 1 big, 1 small, and 1 you think should be bigger.
I'm gonna go because I don't watch YouTube.
No?
She watches more Netflix and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay.
A big channel I watch. I've been watching a lot of like Dobre Brothers. And like crafting channels. A small channel, I would say, yeah, like the people in the cooking community, because I do watch some of their videos, but I don't watch a lot of smaller channels. And then people that should get bigger is like pretty much everyone should get bigger. Like that's kind of
Good answer.
That's a fair answer right there. That's one of the good ones right there.
That is a good one.
That would make
That's a very democratic, nice way of putting it. So,
And it was unscripted. Wow.
yeah, that was smart.
So I like Kent Rollins.
Oh yeah, me too. Love Kim Rollins.
And I think he just broke like 500,000 or something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've reached out to him to get him on the hot seat. They said they're trying to get through summer, and we'll talk in the fall, and hopefully we can get him on.
Yeah, he's great. Malcolm Reed's a good one.
Yeah.
Of course, T. Roy, I love the Thursday chats he used to do.
Yes, sir.
Baby Back Maniac, Justin, and
Whatever.
you know, all the guys. I mean, Cooking with Corey's one that should be bigger.
Really?
Outdoor cooking. I think he's going to blow up. That dude is. No.
Oh.
Dan's the one that does the Cast Iron Wednesdays.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think Kent would disagree with you about Corey. Just throwing it out.
No.
Well, he should be bigger because we get T-shirts.
Oh, got it.
Give him free promotion, okay?
Oh, okay. All right. Fair
Just because the guy's a Husker fan doesn't make him all bad. It kind of puts a nail in the coffin, but not the final nail.
All right. So what was your last one?
Let's see.
Hey. Her channel.
Yep, Pace Channel. She's got 15 subs.
Do you really?
Did we ever get her?
She's going to get big.
Kent, did we ever get her link in the chat?
To be honest with you, I've been a little busy
Hey,
to see
I
if
just
Jason
asked.
put it in there. Peyton, hold your card up again, please. At
You gotta say
Peyton
something.
_interest. There we go.
Peytes.
Apostrophe S.
There we go.
All right.
We'll see if we can get that up there, guys.
Another
If
guy that I
Jason's
really
not
like.
busy at work, we'll have him get that in there.
All right, cool.
Another guy I really likes that Frack Daddy. He's really coming on. I like him. Uncle Pickles, Mike Montoya, Dad Incredible.
Oh, that's incredible. I like him.
That dude's killing me on his Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Oh man, that dude's killing me.
I love his little kid holding the beer, doing the whole thing.
Yeah,
Holding the spatula.
I mean, all these guys, everybody in the chat. I mean, we talk when we comment on the videos. Booger's good, Christy's good.
Mhm.
You know, I watch so many of them.
Yeah.
And my wife's shaking her head because, like the other day, I loaded them up on the Roku and just kept going. I had 6 hours of videos I was watching in a row.
Nice.
I was like, man. So if I miss names, I'm sorry, but
Oh, you're missing mine and Kent's name, but whatever. It's fine.
yeah. I comment on Kent and CJ. I watch your hot seat. I may not watch it that night because of my work schedule, but I always watch it the next day on the way to work.
Right on, right on. All right, cool. It looks like Corey got put in timeout, which is fine with me. All right.
It must have been Booger who did that.
I'm sure. Let's see here.
And it's been over an hour?
It has been an hour and 10 minutes.
And he just now got put in timeout?
Yeah, well, Kent was busy in his defense.
He must have been being Have.
Hey, I'm in a good mood. I'm getting ready for vacation, guys. Come on.
Nice. All right.
He'll be in Orlando.
If you guys pay attention, if you guys could cook with anybody in history, who would you cook with, alive or dead or whatever?
Robin Williams. I love that man. To the
I love him too. That'd be awesome. That is the best answer. All right, who next?
Who about you?
No, you.
Oh, me? Ooh.
I gotta think.
Anybody from Duck Dynasty?
I've heard that Willie's now doing something with Traeger.
I think it's Pit Boss or something.
Is it
One of
Pit
them
Boss?
is something with Pit Boss.
I heard he was doing something with one of them. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I've only done duck once, but it would be kind of cool to see his take on it.
Really good. Turducken.
Yeah.
Kent Rollins or Gary House. Those
Right
two
on,
guys.
right on. I would love to go to Kent Robbins the Chuck Wagon.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dang cool.
That'd be awesome. Any of these guys in the chat, we can meet up sometime. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
My door's always open. I got a
Right, she's got one. She's got one. Go ahead.
Do we really?
Yeah.
Huh?
This thing is not 16 foot.
Well, it stretches.
It
when-
stretches out.
So our kitchen table, it's an old harvest table that was my great grandmother's. So they would stretch it out, and it's 16 foot long. So whenever they would come in from the fields, they had the whole spread out like a buffet,
Right.
and they all sit down and eat. So plenty of room around our table.
Right on. That's cool.
We don't have
All right. Did Bear Cub have one? Or she looked like she had an idea real quick.
She's looking up somebody's name.
I have to look up his name because I don't. There's a specific one, but I don't know how to. I don't remember his name.
Daddy Dutch.
No,
No.
his name is Jin.
Who?
Jin. Jin.
I know you're talking about. Don't worry about it.
He's in a BTS, which is a K-pop group. But yeah,
All right.
the Korean music dad.
Oh, no wonder I don't know.
Fair enough.
Post 2000. Yeah.
No, post 1940.
All right.
How about that one?
But Jin.
Yeah.
All right. So we usually have a question: who would be on your personal Mount Rushmore? And it's 4 people you love and admire. So you think the 3 of you could come up with 4 people you put up on your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, do it.
So my first one would be
Darth Vader. Got it.
Yep. And then Wolverine from the animated series. Not the whole Hugh Jackman thing. The whole cartoon series.
What? Excuse me.
Well, she's kind of like the secondary. So, we're going to have.
She's the secondary Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
She's sitting right there, right?
There's different stages. So you got to get the good side, the bad side, the ugly side, and then the her now side. So she gets her own. She gets her own Mount Rushmore. Yeah.
I think that's. I don't know if that's the best backpedaling you could do, but hey, why not?
Believe me, I've done worse.
Get your husband.
What's yours?
I'm thinking of 2 more. I know 2 off the bat.
We'll throw one out there.
So mine would be Robin Williams,
Absolutely.
Bruce Banner,
Throw one out there.
Oh,
No, not.
Ted Bundy.
What? Oh,
All right, that's it. She's on timeout.
Did she say Ted Bundy?
She said Ted Bundy,
holy shit.
not Al Bundy.
Okay.
Who's next? David Koresh?
So, Nolan's huge in crime and like murder scenes and that kind of investigation aspect. So that's why she said that.
And because Ted Bundy is kind of interesting. He was like fascinating, but that not sound weird.
Oh,
I think that was a nod to Uncle Pickles.
Actually, pretty interesting though. Like,
my other two would be Melinda May from Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Jeffrey Dahmer. No, for real though.
okay,
Wow.
that's all I can think of for those three.
Wow.
Mike Montoya said he would sleep with the light on there.
We do. We do.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Bear Cub.
What's
No
up?
Freddy Krueger, Jason from Halloween, Mike Myers, none of that?
Nah.
Okay, just checking.
We tried watching Chucky and we ended up laughing too hard. Though.
Chucky was so funny though.
It was.
And the bride of Chucky,
That was
really funny.
that was more of a comedy than it was a
Yeah.
horror flick. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Not that we hope you're going on death row or you're dying anytime soon, but what's your last meal?
So mine would be 3 shots of Jaeger, a 6-pack of ice cold PBR, and
So I'm gonna see this one doesn't bad.
probably a double Captain and Coke.
That's the last meal?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a salad, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, girls. What is your last meals?
It might be the Cheerwine pound cake I had before. The huge sriracha hummus sandwich I made one time.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. And then I would have a huge a Dr. Pepper. And that would be it.
Sounds good.
Noel's would be chocolate.
No.
Cannoli.
No. It
Hers is
was.
going to be the person she killed before she gets into jail.
She's eating someone's kidneys.
I'm not a cannibalist.
So,
So what would your last meal be?
Chicken tenders, honey mustard, fries, and a sweet tea.
There you go.
That's about what you get everywhere.
Yep, even at a Mexican restaurant.
Nice. All right, guys. I have one last question, but I'm going to send you over to Kent. Make sure he gets through his last list, and then we'll wrap it up. So,
All right.
Kent, go for it, buddy.
All right. First thing I got a statement for you guys from Phil, Daddy Cooks. He says, Lee, your girls remind him of his full, beautiful faces. So there you go.
so
That's from Phil. Soul Food Cooking wants to know, what was your guys' thoughts on the bacon wrapped Kool-Aid pickles?
So some of them were really bad. And I told him that.
yeah.
But there were some of them that were really good that I would put in tuna salad and mix it around. And they weren't too bad. They were pretty good.
I don't really like pickles.
And a girl, stay strong, no pickles.
No pickles.
They were definitely different.
I don't like pickles. So I tried one, and it was kind of good. It was the sweet pickle.
Well, they were all sweet.
The soda
Gherkins.
one.
Gherkins.
That one.
The jerkin ones. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
those are
jerkins,
really
the
good.
sweet jerkins, yeah.
Those ones have people actually eat.
Yep, those were really good.
Mhm.
They were definitely something to try. The Kool-Aid pickles,
But
and then you wrap them in
That's
bacon,
so
it just makes it better. It's a salty sweet.
I still talk about it. My friends think I'm crazy.
Yep.
Friends think I'm crazy.
Well, Bear Cub, there's a lot of people after your Mount Rushmore answer that think you're crazy. Sweetheart, I'm just throwing that out.
Pickles just said he unsubbed. Uncle Pickles just unsubbed.
It's okay. You can subscribe to me. I'm a pickle lover.
Well, Uncle Pickles doesn't like pickles either.
What? He doesn't like pickles. He's Uncle Pickles.
So
all right, cool. Keep going, buddy.
All right, I got one last question, and it is from Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin. This is for all three of you. What is your favorite fast food burger?
Payne.
Burger.
Oh, either a club, a BLT,
No, I
or
think he means like where at.
A restaurant.
Restaurant.
a restaurant.
Fast food.
What counts as fast food? Like, what actually counts as fast food?
We don't eat fast food.
No, so what counts as fast food?
Cookout.
Any
No.
chain restaurant, how's that?
Any chain
Oh,
restaurant?
So then,
Restaurant.
Subway, of course.
They don't have burgers.
They don't have burgers, Peyton.
They have
Sandwiches.
Yeah, they have sandwiches.
Not both
Sandwiches, but not
Oh,
burgers.
those are a different.
Cookout and Subway are the best.
Yeah, we don't really eat out. I mean, we eat out like once a week,
Every Friday.
and usually it's a
We
sit
do
down
local
place
place.
instead of fast food.
Right on.
Fair enough.
Mega Fred was just hoping someone would say In and Out.
We don't have an In-N-Out.
Yeah.
We just got a smash burger. What about a year ago? About a year ago,
Yeah, a few months ago.
and it was a letdown.
Yes.
I thought.
Black cows are what too.
Yeah, that place kind of stunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once you guys make it out to the West Coast, you can try it In and Out, and you'll know what we're talking about. It's the goodness.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah.
I've heard different things. I've heard that it's really, really good, and then some people are just like, it's a burger.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, people feel the same way about like Whataburger and Shake Shack and all that. So
Five Guys.
Five Guys, yeah.
Yeah, we go to Five Guys every now and again.
Yeah. I like Five Guys fries, but not as much with their burgers. So,
That's why we go. Yep.
yeah. All right.
You know, you look at it this way: the best burger there is fast food to get out there, in my opinion, is Hardee's Frisco Melt. But then you got to have the McDonald's French fries to go with it because Hardee's fries suck. They really do.
Right.
I boycotted McDonald's for the last what do we figure
10
up?
years.
6 years.
6, 7.
So I haven't had McDonald's in like 6 years. Yeah.
I go to McDonald's whenever.
Whenever somebody will drive you.
No, whenever her brother-in-law's in town, we go to McDonald's
yeah.
every single.
My brother-in-law goes to McDonald's.
He gets
A lot.
drinks a lot.
He gets drinks and then he goes, I don't want it,
Yeah.
and gives it to somebody else.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Kid, you got any more?
No, I'm done, brother.
All right, cool. What did I miss there? Someone being a punk?
Political crap.
No, all right. Sorry, I hear one of the kids going nuts out there. Hey, Dad Incredible, we were just talking about you.
There he is.
All good things. All good things.
All right, cool. All right, guys. Excuse me real quick. I hear a pterodactyl outside. Where the? I want to say hi to the people. I'm going to bring Grady in so you guys can meet him.
Oh, awesome.
Come say hi to everybody. Guys, this is Grady.
Hey, bud, how you doing? High five.
High five.
Hi, Grady, man. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
You remember Kent. You met him a bunch of times.
Cool.
All right, so we're interviewing these guys. That's Lee, his daughter Ping, his daughter Nolan. They're Smoking Bears. That's their channel name. And they do it all together. They all cook together. So you just got done.
Grady, you know what that means.
What?
Grady, you got to show him the right way to cook on the Blackstone, buddy.
Yeah. Lee, they watched me cook breakfast on the Blackstone, and then him and our other little guy, So he's Grady. We have another little guy that's 9 years old. That's Brady. So Grady and Brady. And they were reading the comments while I was live doing the thing. So Kent was saying next time I'll read the comments and they'll cook.
Okay, I'm good with that.
So
Hey, you ever watch Crazy Pop?
Crazy Pop? No, I haven't watched them.
He gets his kids out on the Blackstone. So
Right
he'll
on.
have them flipping burgers and onions and stuff.
Yeah, we love cooking with the kids for sure. The thing Kit was talking about, the kids challenge thing we did pizza, the kids pizza challenge. We had four of the kids. We have an older one who's 18 who was not all about that, but we had 4 of the kids making their own pizzas, and that was just the best time we had, and all the kids loved it. So let me shut the rest of the door again. Sorry.
He's got getting ready to go to college.
Yeah, my son, he's turning 18 tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, so I feel damn old. So anyway.
18 going on 30.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right. So, sorry for interrupting that, but I wanted you guys to meet him. I heard him out there, so I want to bring him in and say hi to everybody. My last question for you guys: who would you like to see on the hot seat?
You guys got anybody?
I don't
And,
watch
and keep it kind of cooking community if you can. I can't get PewDiePie in here.
PewDiePie, yeah.
Dad Incredible.
Yeah.
That incredible. All right.
Yep. And that guy, man, he just cracks me up. He reminds me of me when these kids were younger.
Nice.
Oh,
Walking around the grill, drinking beer and doing all that.
Having a post.
Having the kids running around. That
All
was
right. That incredible. You're still in the chat. Email me and let's start a conversation and we'll see if we can get you on. Oh, there it is. Cooking with CJ58 at Gmail. All right. Hit me up. Definitely would love to talk to you. I love watching your videos. The kids are anytime we get kids in these videos, it just melts me every time. So I love watching it. All right, guys. That's my last question. Kent, I'm gonna let you say your last few words.
Okay. We go back to the beginning of the show, and Booger brought out her hashtag. I believe you missed it, CJ. Pooter pie.
Pewter pie. Nice.
So, hey, Pay, Bear Cub, Lee, thanks again. Wish it could have been Thursday night. It's been a great time tonight. I appreciate you guys doing this. Had a great time talking to you. And best of luck in the future, you guys. It's been awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Like
right,
I told you, bud, life first, then what Dad wants.
Yep. Amen.
All right, so Lee, girls, say goodbye. Say your last few words, everybody.
Thanks everybody for stopping in. Continue supporting us. We'll continue supporting you guys. This community's been really awesome.
yeah.
I enjoyed reading the comments and talking to people, and it's been good. Been great.
It really has. Like this, whenever I post a video, cooking with Corey is usually one of the first people to watch it,
Yeah, he already came.
comment on it, and it's awesome.
Or GT.
Or GT, yeah.
GT's always commenting. Old Gringo. Yeah,
Babe.
he's coming.
You know, babe.
Yep.
And
Josh and Babe, we've gotten to talk to them quite a bit. Since
Josh, I love Josh and Babe. We're at their house or they're at ours all the time. So I love hanging out with them for sure. You're right. This community is awesome. You know, that's why we do this, or at least one of the reasons. You know, so
yeah,
it helps.
hangout time.
It helps with like getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yep.
Right on. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much again for working with our schedules. I know it was a little bit of back and forth, but I'm glad we finally got to talk to you. Girls, you're great. Lee, you're awesome, brother. And again, thank you. And thank you for putting up with me going out there and letting Kim take the reins for a bit. I really do appreciate it. That's it, guys. I'm going to put the Hangout link in the chat. Jump on if you want. Next week's guest, this Thursday's guest is Mike from the Kettle Cookers. So I'm sure he'll have a lot of stuff to talk about. Can't wait to chat with him. Hopefully everything just keeps going smooth for the rest of the time. So Kent, we'll be thinking of you this week for sure. I'm sure I'll be talking to you. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. All the moderators, thank you for doing your job. Again, thank you. And all the super chats, thank you so much. We'll see you guys on Thursday. All right, take care.